Hello everybody, welcome on back to another video on the Universe channel, and today we are back with the latest LEGO news for 2025 and 2026. Now, of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to like the video as well as subscribe and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok and join my Telegram channel. Links to all of those will be down in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So first off, we do actually have some brand new LEGO sets that have been officially revealed by LEGO. And we've got quite a few new LEGO Christmas sets that have been revealed, with the first one being set number 40809. And this is the gingerbread house with 498 pieces. This one is going to be retailing for a price of $40, releasing for this October. And you do get one minifigure in the set being Santa Claus, who we will take a closer look at in just a minute. But I want to talk about the actual gingerbread house itself. And overall, I think that it looks very good. For its size, it's really nice. It can be opened up, or you can have it displayed like this, so it is fully enclosed, and it is on the hinge pieces as well. As you can see from the back, it does actually have a pretty nice interior. It is 2 stories tall, and it has some pretty nice details inside. And then, as you can see, you can actually put the Santa Claus minifigure in the interior as well. I do wish that I had at least one more minifigure, maybe an elf, to just go along with Santa Claus. However, I still think that the actual gingerbread house itself looks very nice, and it is a very nice festive set. This would look really nice as a Christmas decoration on a shelf perhaps. And then here's a closer look at that Santa minifigure. It's pretty much the same Santa that we've been seeing for quite a while now, with the dual molded legs. And then we've actually got a big buildable Santa that has been revealed, which overall, I gotta say, it looks really, really nice. This one is going to be set number 40820, the upscaled Santa minifigure with 761 pieces, retailing for a price of $55, also releasing for this October. And I think that this is one of those upscaled figures that definitely needed to be made. I really do like the upscaled minifigures. I think they usually look really good, and it's no exception with this one as well. I think Santa Claus is one of those characters that definitely benefits from having an upscaled minifigure. This is going to look really nice on display during the Christmas season. And then we've also got another LEGO Christmas set that's been revealed, and this one is set number 40812, the decorative snowman. And this one is going to be including 168 pieces, and it will be retailing for a price of $13, also releasing for October. Probably the least exciting Christmas set out of the bunch. However, it's nice enough. You can hang these on your Christmas tree if you wish. And I think they do make for pretty nice decorations. But by far the best LEGO Christmas set for this year is going to be the LEGO Star Wars set number 40806, the gingerbread 8080. This one is going to be including 697 pieces. It will be including one minifigure, which is a gingerbread Darth Vader exclusive to this set, and it will be retailing for a price of $60, 60 euros, or £55. I gotta say, £55 for this set is an absolute steal. I think this is one of the only LEGO Star Wars sets for this year that is actually not overpriced. This is actually a very fair price. In fact, I'd say that £55 is more than good enough for this set. I will happily be buying this one on day one for that full price. And here's a closer look at the gingerbread Darth Vader minifigure, and as you can see, it looks excellent. I absolutely love the candy cane as well as an accessory, and it also has some really nice printing on the cape as well. And then we've actually got a brand new LEGO Fortnite BrickHeadz set that's been revealed, being set number 40884, the Drift and Ravens BrickHeadz set. This one is going to be retailing for a price of $20 with 280 pieces, releasing for October. And then moving on to LEGO BrickLink. So we've actually got the brand new LEGO BrickLink Designer Program Series 6 sets that have been revealed, and they are the following. So first off, we have the Off-Road Adventure, which is going to be retailing for $80. Next up, we have the Outlaw Forest Den. This one is going to be retailing for $230. And then we've got the Art Factory, and this one is going to be retailing for $230 as well. And then we've got the Sequoia Tree Trail, which is going to be retailing for $270. By far my favorite set of the bunch. And then we've got the Gold Mine Expedition, retailing for $300. And all of these will be available for pre-order from October 6th. And then moving on to LEGO ideas. So we've actually got the list of sets that have qualified for the second 2025 LEGO ideas review, and there are actually 146 sets. So LEGO will basically pick 2 or 3 of these to become actual LEGO sets in the future. 146 is also a record as well for the amount of ideas projects that have reached 10,000 supporters or more in that time zone. And obviously, because there are so many sets, I'm not going to go through all of them in depth, but I'm going to put all of the images on the screen for you to see. There are some pretty interesting ones. I quite like the Rubik's Cube one. I think that's an interesting one. However, there are some that look cool. However, we just know that they're not going to be made as idea sets. For example, in this list, there is a Black Pearl. We've already got a Black Pearl releasing for September, so obviously LEGO aren't going to pick that one. I will say the Knight Rider car looks really cool as well. They've also got the Mystery Shack, which, as much as I would love to see, we know that LEGO are probably not ever going to give us that, so that's quite unfortunate. But yeah, there are some interesting ones as well. There's also a Miraculous one as well when I was looking through all of these, which is interesting to say the least. But yeah, you know, there are some ones that look nice, but I think most of these don't really follow the ideas rules, so I think that most of these will not be getting picked. My personal favorite ones are the Jumanji one and the Garfield one, which were in the previous slide. I'm really hoping that those two get picked, especially the Jumanji one. I think that if they do pick that one, it will definitely sell out really, really well. But yeah, there are some interesting ones, but I will say I think there are also a lot of mediocre ones in this list as well. And then moving on to LEGO Technic. So thanks to Bricky News, we actually got information regarding the LEGO Technic March 2026 sets. And they are going to be the following. So first off, we have set number 42225, the yellow motorcycle with 151 pieces, retailing for a price of $10. Next up, we have set number 42226, the BMW M4 GT3 EVO race car with 747 pieces, retailing for $65. And then we've got set number 42227, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon SUV with 723 pieces, retailing for a price of $65. And then the last LEGO Technic set that we have is set number 42228. This is currently unknown as to what the set name is going to be. However, it will be the biggest LEGO Technic March 2026 set with 1,675 pieces, and it's going to be retailing for a price of $230. All right, moving on. So we've actually got information regarding a brand new LEGO Christmas set that we are going to be seeing, which is going to be set number 40843, the Family Christmas Tree. And I believe this is actually going to be the biggest Christmas set to date because it will be including 3,171 pieces. And it's going to be retailing for a price of $300 or €300. Unfortunately, we do not know the exact UK price at the moment. However, I'm assuming around £250. And it will be releasing for this October. And thanks to Lego Minecraft Go over on Instagram, we've actually got a visual representation in Minecraft as to what the set is going to look like, and also a little description as well. So the set is actually going to be able to be closed to look like a normal Christmas tree, and it's also got a tiny sleigh, which is going to be included with a molded deer. It's also got a Santa and Mrs. Claus figure, and there are going to be 5 elves included in the set, one with a knight helmet and a new shield, one with a green space helmet, an air tank with a space logo sweater. So we are actually going to be getting a bright green air tank piece and bright green space helmet, which will be used to make a new Lego Spaceman minifigure. And then it will also have one elf with 4 extra arms, a girl with skiing accessories, one with a sweater with a cat face, and a tiny brick built black and white cat is also going to be included in the set as well. And then moving on to Lego Pokémon and Nintendo. So we've actually got a bit of information regarding some of the sets that we are going to be seeing next year. So we've actually got an update regarding set number 72153, which is going to be a Lego Pokemon set. We now know it will be an 18+ set with 6,838 pieces, retailing for $650. So this is actually going to be the biggest Lego Pokemon set out of the bunch, which is crazy. And apparently we are going to be seeing over 20 Lego Pokemon sets for 2026 as well. At the moment, we know that this is the most expensive one. The other 2 sets are releasing alongside that $650 set are going to be a $60 set and a $200 set. So Lego Pokemon is looking pretty pricey already. And then we also know that we are going to be getting some Lego Insider stuff as well for Pokemon. So we are going to be getting a Pokemon gift with purchase, which is going to be available from February 27th. And it's going to be set number 40892, an 18+ Pokemon related GWP. We are also going to be getting a brand new Lego Insiders reward as well, which is going to be redeemable with 2,500 points. And it is going to be set number 40911, a 12+ set, which is going to be Nintendo related. We don't know what it's going to be from Nintendo. However, it might still be Pokemon related, which I think would be really cool to see. But that is all that we have to know at the moment for Lego Pokemon. Hopefully, we do hear the set names and stuff for these sets soon, as they are releasing in around February, March time. And then moving on to Lego Disney. So thanks to JJP's leak site, we've actually got information regarding some new Lego Disney sets that we are going to be getting for June 1st, 2026. So we are actually going to be seeing 10 sets released for June 1st that have been confirmed at the moment. And those are the following. So we've got some number 43282, a 4+ set, 43283, a 4+ set, 43289, a 5+ set, 43293, a 6+ set, 43294, a 5+ set, 43295, a 6+ set, 43296, a 9+ set, 43297, a 6+ set, 43299, a 6+ set, and then lastly we've got some number 43302, which is going to be a big 18+ set for June, and that is all we know at the moment for Lego Disney. And then moving on to Lego Star Wars, so we've actually got some better pictures for the brand new Lego Ultimate Collector Series Death Star. We've actually got images of all angles of the box because someone decided to list this on eBay and somebody else actually bought it, which is quite interesting. But yeah, here's the front and the back of the box. We have seen images of these before. However, I think that these images are slightly clearer. You can see the back of the box a little bit more and some of the extra scenes. And then here is the side of the box, which shows the side of the Death Star, and you can tell that it really is a death slice. I gotta admit, I don't know who decided to put this on the side of the box, but they were brave as hell. And then looking at the other side of the box, it does actually show the Death Star, which looks really good, I will say. I really like the way that looks. And then from the top, you'll see that it does actually have some really nice artwork on there of Director Krennic and Grand Moff Tarkin, and behind them is the Death Star with a white outline. And then when you open the box, there are going to be, it seems, 3 separate boxes which have the paper bags in them, and that has some really nice artwork of Darth Vader and a red outline of the Death Star behind him. They also showed the Death Star plans as well, and then we've also got the underside of the box, which doesn't really have anything worthy seeing there. And then we've also got the top of the box, which shows all of the minifigures. This is the first clear image that we're getting of all of the minifigures from the top of the box, and I believe there are 38 minifigures in total. I will say we have seen most of the minifigures at this point, but I will say the minifigures aren't that great. They're pretty mediocre, especially with all of the Imperial officers not including dual molded legs. I feel like for a $1,000 Lego set, dual molded legs on a Lego minifigure is the bare minimum. So that is very unfortunate. And also a bunch of other details as well are lacking with quite a few of these minifigures. But there are going to be some that are going to be quite highly sought after, such as Galen Erso and Director Krennic, as we haven't seen him in quite a while there. And also the Hot Tub Stormtrooper, which is probably the best minifigure in the set. I think it is the only one that comes with dual molded legs as well. But there we go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then why not subscribe, as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Telegram channel. Links to both of those will be down in the description below. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of all of the latest Lego news that we've covered in today's video. I'll talk to you guys soon, so peace out, see you later, and bye-bye.